Guys? Okay, guys? We will continue reading the story. I need you to pay attention, right? Eyes on the computer, please. I don't want to see you watching to another places or look into another places, right? Because it looks like you are not paying attention and you are not in classes. A few minutes ago, I told you that you have to be ready with your journals book, right? So get ready with your journal book and with your notebook because we will continue, right? Taking notes or completing the graphic organizer, right? And listen, guys, if I see you that you are not in the class or you are not watching the or something like that, but sorry, but I will put you in the waiting room. Yes, because you have to dedicate this moment just for classes, not for doing something else. Yes? So we will continue with the story that is so far it has been so interesting, right? I think that we are in this page, right? This was the last page that we read, yes? Yes or no? This,
No,
yes, this was the last page.
no, Mr.
No,
I remember that was more.
this
There, I think.
this one. Okay, so please pay attention in the reading. I told you, right, that you have to be careful and also you have to be in class. Kenneth, did you understand, Kenneth? Are you sure? Okay, so let's start. And we are in page
605.
605. So Kenneth will start, yes, reading this page. And please pay attention because we are looking for the story instruction, right? Follow the reading because I will ask for your participation. Okay, Kenneth? Start with the reading.
The flame's shadows raged out and cast eerie gas-like patterns on the black's body. Alex's face became grim as thoughts rushed through his brain. Should he try it tomorrow? Did he dare attempt to ride the black? Should he wait a few more days? Go ahead tomorrow. Don't to eat. Go ahead. The fire burned low, then smoldered. Yet Alex sat beside the fire, his eyes fixed on the blacker-than-night figure beside the spring. The next morning he woke from a fitful slumber to find the sun high above. Hurriedly he ate some of the carrigan. Then he looked for the black, but he was not in sight. Alex whistled, but no answer came. He walked toward the hill. The sun blazed down and the sweat ran from his body. It would only rain. The last week had been like an oven on the island.
Okay, so what happened here, guys? What happened in this page? Tell me. How do they feel in this page?
Dry calurosos.
Sorry? They are hot, right? Because it says that it is like an oven in that island, right?
Yes, and want to rain, but
Yes, of
can't.
course. Yes. So, is there something that we can subtract for our graphic organizer in this page?
No.
No? Okay, let's
No.
continue then. Okay, start reading, please.
When he reached the the top and the hill, he saw the black at on end of the beach. Again he wheeled and discovered his head. Alex walked up the beach toward him. The black stood still as he approached. He went closer of the him and placed a hand on his neck. Still, he murmured, at the warm skin quivered, slightly laid his hat. The stadium shower made no head of him. His larger eyes were still turned toward the sea.
Stop there. Maria Jose, continue, please.
For a moment, Alex stood with his hand on the black's neck. Then he walked toward and said, "Don't," a short distance away. The station walked. He sped up the sides of dune, his left hand in the horse. Thick many. The blacks here picked up forward these years followed the boy Nescos. Some of the advantages turned off them.
Savageness returned to then.
His muscles twitched. For a moment, Alec was undecided what to do. Then, then his hands gripped the main pride, and he threw himself on the black's back. For a second, the sailor took mountains that he snorted the pungu. The stand went flying as a bundle in the air. Alec felt the mighty muscles
He
heave. Then he
Then he
was
was
flew
flung
through the air, landing heavily on his back. Everything went dark.
Okay, let's read the other page and then we're gonna analyze here. Miguel Eduardo, help me to read.
Alec regained consciousness to find something warm against his cheek. Slowly he opened his eyes. The stallion was pushing with him with his head. Alec tried moving his arms and legs and found them bruised but not broken. Wearily he got to his feet. The wildness and savageness had once more disappeared in the black. He had looked as though nothing had happened. Alec awaited for a few minutes, then once again led the stallion to the sand dune. His hand grasped the horse's mane, but this time he laid only the upper part of his body on the stallion's back, while he talked sternly into his ear. The black filtered his ears back and forth as he glanced backward with his dark eyes.
Okay, so guys, sorry. Okay, guys, what happened here? What happened so far in this story? What is happening now with Alex and the horse? What is happening to them? Okay, tell me. You're supposed to be paying attention, right, and reading. So you're supposed to answer. If not, we're gonna reread what just we read. What is happening now with Alex and the horse?
That they go like to the like a part of the island that is water.
Okay, they arrive to the part of the island that they have water.
Yes.
And
Okay,
Reggae comes to feel something warm against his chest.
okay, yes, and what
Trying to find something.
they found something, what they found?
No, it is cleanness. Find something.
Why? Okay, now here we have an exercise that it says that we have to analyze the text, right? And then it says characterization. Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay, can someone read what we have here? What we have to do?
Me, mister.
Okay, read what we have to do.
Character Alice survived a journeyed life alone on land and born with a wheel station that owes me survival life about these characters and trying.
Okay, what we have to do here, guys? What we have to do? Alex or by, yes? Let me read what we have here. Yes, Alex survived a shipwreck, right? You know what is that? When they crack in the ship, right? They survive. Then it says live alone on an island and bonds with a wild stallion. What does his survival reveal about his characters and traits? What can we mention about this character? How do you think is he is? How do you think he is? Do you think that he's brave? Do you think that he's uh,
I think
afraid
that
of
is
something or what? Tell me, what can you say about this character?
I think that is brave.
Okay, and how would you describe this person? How would you describe him? How would you do it? ¿Cómo describirían ustedes a esta persona? Okay, how would you do it?
They they survival in of the bar and are legendary are
Wait,
are
actually, I know that they survive, right? But I'm asking you, how would you describe this person?
That
intelligent.
and that is brave.
Brave, what else?
That he has a friend that is the horse.
Yes, the horse is his friend, right? And how is the relationship between them?
Good.
They are
Good?
good because yes, because
But
so
first when he
yes,
found
are-
the horse was afraid Alex.
yes,
First,
and
the horse was afraid Alex.
No, Alex was afraid of the horse.
And then what happened?
Then become friends.
They become friends because the horse, the horse did, guys?
Save him.
Save him, right? Okay, let's continue then. Okay, Andrea Monserrat, would you please help me to read?
See, I'm not going to hurt you, Alec murmured, knowing it was he who might be hurt. After a few minutes, Alec cautiously slid onto his back. Once again, the stallion snorted and sent the boy flying through the air. Alec picked himself up from the ground, slower this time, but when he had rested, he whistled for the black again. The stallion moved toward him. Alec determinedly stepped on the sand dune and once again lets the black feel his weight. Gently he spoke into a large ear. It's me, I'm not much to carry. He slid onto the stallion back, onto the stallion back. Ear, it's me. One arm slipped around the black neck as he half read them like a shot from a gun. The black broke down the beach, his action shifted, and his hog stride seemed to make him fly through the air. Alec clung to the stallion's mane for his life.
Stop
The
there.
winds
Stop there.
of
Kenneth, could you please continue? Kenneth? Is Kenneth here or not? He left, right? Okay, Andrea Monserrat. Sorry, Andrea Larissa.
The wind screamed by his bullseye. Suddenly the black swerved and headed up the sand dune. He reached the top and then down. The scream was a blur as they whipped back. To the rock he raced, and then the stallion made a wide circle, his speed never diminishing. Down through a long ravine he rushed. Alex Clure's vision made out a black object in front of them, and as a flash he remembered the deep valley that was there. He felt the stallion cover himself. Instinctively he leaned forward and held the black firm and steady with his hands, and knew. Then they were in the air, sailing over the black hole. Alec almost lost his balance when they landed, but recovered himself in time to keep from falling off. Once
Okay,
again,
where are you? I got lost. I'm sorry.
me too, mister.
Where are you,
Me
Andrea?
too.
Ah, okay. Okay, continue. Finish.
the stallion reached the beach. His hoof beats regular and rhythmic on the white
Good.
sand.
Okay, so what happened here, guys? What happened? What are they describing here?
Alex is
Alex is what? Tell me. Don't be afraid. Alex is what, guys?
He is cabalging in the horse.
Yes, he ride the horse, right?
Yes,
Yes,
And,
good job.
and they it was he won my he horse.
Yes, of course. Good job, guys. Excellent. Then let's continue then with let me see. Okay, Hillary.
the young had helped Pretty in cleaning Alec mine. He lay closer to the section air and kept repeating, "Easy, black, easy." The station, the stallion seemed to glide over the sand, and then his speed began to lessen. Alec kept talking to him. Slow and slower ran the black girl
Gradually, he came to a stop. The boy reached his grip from the salient
Name.
mane, and his arms encircled the black's neck. He was hurried wide explosion in no condition for such a ride. Wearily he slipped to the ground. Never had he dreamed a horse could run so fast. The solution looked at him. His hat held high, his large body only slightly covered by street.
Okay.
That
Stop
night,
there. Christian Menjivar.
That night, Alec lay wide awake, his body aching with pain, but his heart pounding with excitement. He had ridden the black. He had conquered this wild, unbroken stallion with kindness. He felt sure that from that day on the black he was his, his alone, but for what would they ever rescue? Would he ever see his home again? Alec shook his head. He had promised himself he wouldn't think of what anymore.
Stop there. Gabriela.
Mister, I get lost.
We are here. The next day,
The next day, he mounted the black again. The horse half reared but didn't fight him. Alex spoke softly in his ear, and the black stood still. Then Alex touched him lightly on the side, and he walked a long, loving stride. Far off the beach they went, and then Alex tried to turn him by shifting his weight, and then gently pushing the stallion's head. Gradually, the horse turned. Alec took a firmer grip on his long mane and pressed his knees tighter against the large body. The stallion broke out of his walk into fast canter. The wind blew his mane back onto into the boy's face. The stallion's stride was effortless, and Alec found it easy to ride. Halfway down the beach, he managed to bring him back again to a walk, then to a complete stop. Slowly he turned him to the right, then to the left, and then around in a circle.
okay. So guys, now tell me what happened in the story so far. What is happening?
Alec finally mounted the
Mhm.
black.
Yes, of course. He
They
was
was like,
happy. He was happy because he rode the horse, right? That it was so wild. Yes? Could you imagine that?
yes, in that part where in the image we see that Alec is like resting.
Yes, of course. And he's thinking about it, right? And then what happened the next day? What happened the next day, guys?
Alex wide
He
awake, his
he mounted the black
mounted the
the
black
black stallion
again,
again.
and then
Okay.
turned up
Now,
the
guys,
dark
I
street.
think that so far, yes, actually we have the setting. What else? We have the characters.
The
Yes,
problem,
we have the problem. And now, what is missing? We have to write the event and
events, and
also the
solution.
solution. So far, I guess that we have to write at least the first event. Yes?
Yes,
Which do you think is the first event that we have here?
that the boat cracked with the iPhone.
Yes, of course, that the boat cracked with the,
iPhone.
yes, and then what happened? You can describe more, right?
And Alex survived for the shipwreck.
And Alex survived, right? And what else?
They become best friends.
They become best friends, yes. Okay, now guys, um, don't go. We will stop here, but don't go. Wait, I'm gonna tell you what you have to do, right? Okay, you have to finish the reading, yes, today, and also you have to complete the graphic organizer because it is missing just two events and the solution of the problem, right?
Yes.
Okay, and actually the solution, you know, that is which is the end of the story, right? What happened with them at the end?
Yes.
Yes. Now, this is homework, right? I think that are missing just 3 pages to finish the reading.
2.
2 pages, right? Actually, two
Yes.
pages. And then I think that is the only homework you have,
In
right?
grammar.
In grammar as well. Yes,
Yes.
but grammar you may do it. We are gonna have it until next week, right? So
Yes.
you will have time on reading. And remember to do the quiz in Pearson Real Life. Yes?
The
Yes,
science quiz.
I
yes, of
already
course.
did
I
it.
do it.
Okay. So if you don't have questions, guys, I'm gonna see you all tomorrow.
Bye, mister.
Hope you have a good day.
Bye,
Yes.
mister.
Take care. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.
Take care.